What? What did I just watch? Did I watch the NBA? Of course I didn't! How's it going, guys? It's NWT here with another video, and we need to get over this. We need to get this video rolling. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel down below, and make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, because I'm just doing my best to make sure I catch up as much as I can, because we need to go over some NBA news that happened on November 9th, Saturday. First game, Boston versus San Antonio. Now, Boston did win this game 135 to 115. However, the most devastating news I've ever heard since the beginning of the 2017 NBA season. Gordon Hayward broke his hand. Gordon Hayward suffered a broken hand injury in the game. 14 minutes, he played 14 minutes, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, had a plus rating of 15. And he suffered a broken hand. And he was playing like an all-star this year. People were saying that he's returning to his Utah Jazz all-star form. I've been saying that. Lo and behold, 14 minutes into him playing, he suffers a broken hand injury. Now, people are saying that this injury isn't going to be like the ankle injury. He's going to come back at the end of the season, which means that Gordon Hayward is going to be here when the Celtics make the playoffs. Now, what does this mean for Boston? This means a lot of things for Boston. First off, this means that, now you're going to have to rely more heavily on your other players, like Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart's going to have to play more minutes now. He's going to have to come in more. Wanamaker is going to have to play. I think that's how you say Brad Wanamaker. Robert Williams III is going to have to play more minutes. But you still got Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum. That's your trio right now. Now that's become your trio. Gordon Hayward out with this injury. You've now have that trio. And if you put Marcus Smart out there on defense, oh, you're going to be golden. So Boston, of course, wins this game 135 to 115. Main scorer, Jaylen Brown, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. For San Antonio, their main scorer, DeMar DeRozan, 22 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Matchup-wise, the Spurs were up by 7 points in the first quarter, and they never led afterwards, because the Celtics went up by 24 points in the fourth quarter, and they won the game by 20. Now, San Antonio's got some work to do, because I did pick them to make the playoffs. They should make the playoffs. You want to break the streak for most playoff berths in a row. You got to start playing. Honestly, I do want them to make the playoffs, but they're sitting in the 9th place right now at 5-5. Obviously, this is being recorded after their next loss, but we won't talk about that until later. Next, we got to talk about, though, is the Pelicans beating the Charlotte Hornets 115 to 110 in Charlotte. So, I mean, whatever you want to make of it, it wasn't that really interesting of a game. New Orleans main scorer, Brandon Ingram, 25 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, but 7 turnovers. And Charlotte's main scorer, off the bench, Devontae Graham, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals. Someone get Devontae Graham on the starting lineup. The dude's balling out, and no one's saying anything about it. Now, the Pelicans were up by 6 points in the first quarter. They blew that, and they were up by 5 points 2 different times. Let the Hornets go up by 9 points at the beginning of the third quarter, and the Hornets blew that and let the Pelicans go up by 10 points and win the game by 5. I wouldn't say it was back and forth, but man, we just need more interesting games. Next, I'll go over this one quickly if you guys want. Houston beats the Bulls, of course. We all knew it was going to happen. 117-94 in Chicago. And, yeah, Houston, their main scorer, of course, Mr. Stat Patter. James Harden, 42 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals with 6 turnovers. For Chicago, I don't have a definitive because Wendell Carter Jr. stats are just not here. Decided not to show up. I want to see him. Three-way tie, actually. Chandler Hutchinson, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Lauri Markkanen, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. And Thaddeus Young, off the bench, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. So in this case, I'd give it to Lauri Markkanen just because he had the better game. Now, matchup-wise, the Bulls were up by 9 points during the second quarter, and they blew that faster than you can say Bulls. And the Rockets went up by 28 points in the fourth quarter. That's all I got to say. I mean, I knew we were going to lose to the Houston Rockets. That was just a blowout. Next, if I can get to it. Dallas versus Memphis. Dallas Mavericks win 138-122. I like this Dallas Mavericks team. I've been raving about how great Luka Doncic was. Even last year I started raving about how great Luka Doncic was, how great he was going to be. He's been proving me right. And I said last year I jumped on the Luka bandwagon, like at the beginning, because of how great he was. And even I saw tapes of him playing before in the Euro League, and I was saying how great of a player he was going to become. Dude dropped 24 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals last night, compared to Memphis' main scorer of Jaren Jackson Jr., who had 23 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block. He's an all-around player. All-around great player. Now, Memphis Grizzlies were up by 5 points in the first quarter. What happened? Dallas Mavericks blew them apart. They blew them apart throughout the entirety of the rest of the game. Once the 9-minute mark of the second quarter came up, they blew them out. They completely washed them. Now, you got a choice to make. You got a choice to make, because here's the thing, Memphis. You lost in 3 quarters, from the second quarter to the end. You lost. You gave up 107 points compared to you making 88 points. Mavericks were up by 22 points towards the end of the game. Work on your future. Give it about another year or two, and you'll be contending for a playoff spot. Because the playoffs right now, as long as the Lakers are still the Lakers, until LeBron leaves the Lakers, Memphis ain't going to do nothing. As long as these other teams start finally going away. Now, Oklahoma City versus Golden State. Oklahoma City won 114-108. The final score. It must be great for Oklahoma City fans. Not the fact that their team is garbage, but the fact that they beat Golden State again. D'Angelo Russell drops 30 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. And for OKC, their main scorer, Danilo Gallinari, 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Not the one I want to go to. Now, matchup-wise, actually, Oklahoma City was up by 23 points in the second quarter, and they blew that. Let the Warrior go up by 2 points, because D'Angelo Russell is the only good thing about this team now, other than Eric Paschall. No, don't get me started on Eric Paschall. He's a great player. Very great gem of a player. Now, they were up by 2 points. The Warriors were up by 2 points in the fourth quarter. That was their only big lead. And then they let the Thunder go up by 14 points, and they lost the game by 8. I mean, lost the game by 6. So yeah. I mean, it was an okay night. Oklahoma City, okay night. That about does it for this game. But for this night, just because I'm done recording tonight. I really do need some sleep, but I still got many more videos to make. So thank you guys for watching. Obviously, better quality content coming your way soon enough once I get my tablet Once I get the case from my tablet, we're going to be rolling on better quality content. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you guys sooner or later with another recap video. Thank you.